Riemer, good morning to you, sir. Thanks for coming in this
Morning,
morning.
Chris. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks for being here. Things are happening. I see your... Wait, hold on. You got a matching shirt on. What's going on
We
there?
should have talked before.
Absolutely. This is cool. And if you're watching this segment on our Facebook or YouTube channel, you'll see what we're talking about. The Stix save the fireworks for Hamlin Lake. And you're eager. You're excited about this because, I mean, you grew up here, right? I mean, you've been here for most of your life.
Yeah, it's a great tradition. I grew up here in the 70s, and I was just researching, and the fireworks started on Hamlin Lake about 1970, early 1970s, on Indian Peak Bayou, and I grew up in Indian Peak Bayou. So there was a group of guys got together, had fireworks, and they decided that boats are coming in. They moved it to across the way to the Camp Douglas Smith, and it's been a tradition. And so for years and years, kids, grandkids take over there, and we. I get front row in the boat, watch them blast off right over your head. It's beautiful. It's just a gorgeous show, and it's a tradition, and people here love traditions, and this is one to keep.
Yeah, absolutely. And last year canceled because of funding. I mean, funding
Yes.
is people could throw it's COVID related or just the environment these days. Costs have gone up, but I think, with efforts, especially when you bring the community together, like an event tonight, you can say, "Hey, we can make this happen," right?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight, and I think people would support it if they just had a way to support it, and we're providing that tonight at Stix. So you come in, you get the buffet of great hors d'oeuvres that Chef Ryan's making, and a lot of activities in the bowling alley, and specials on bowling, drink specials, food specials. Adam Lamb will be there playing with some games and doing some creative things, and it'll be a great night. And in addition, you can have, for a $25 donation, you can have a shirt, and we're providing the shirt. All proceeds, the shirts and all the proceeds that go towards the entrance for the buffet are donated to the Preservation Society for the fireworks.
Okay, so and say that one more time, because that's huge, because there's costs that you have for the food and for labor and everything else, but 100% of tonight is going to that?
for the
buffet?
$25 entrance, and then for all the donations for the shirts. And,
Wow.
and there'll be opportunity to donate. In addition, I'm sure there'll be some creative ways to create some more revenue for the society for the fireworks.
Yeah, I think this is great. And you had mentioned the Preservation Society. And Ken, I'm bringing you in for a moment because I think it's important for people to understand that the Hamlin Township Fireworks, that it is put on or fundraised by your organization, right? A little bit there to make sure that this happens every year, right?
Yes, and I want to say that all donations are tax deductible, by the way.
Okay, good to know that.
Because it's a 501c3 corporation. But the fireworks is just one of the many things that the Hamlin Lake Preservation Society does. We do studies of the lake, and we monitor the weed growth, and we do water quality testing, and we've got a natural shoreline project going in conjunction with the state park, and a number of things like that. You could see everything that we do on our website. It's hamlinlakepreservation.us.
All right.
And you get a lot of stuff there.
So an event like this, if we kind of reel back time to last year, you wanted to make sure that the fireworks went on, but you got to a point where it's like, we just don't have enough, right?
Yeah, that's true. Typically, the fireworks are funded by member donations when they renew their membership, which you can do on the website, by the way.
Okay, good.
But the costs of fireworks with the supply chain issues, and COVID leading into that, the costs of fireworks just skyrocketed. What we used to be able to do for $11,000 now costs over $25,000 to do. So we kind of got caught short, and we just didn't have enough money in time. We have to, you have to raise the money by January in order to be able to line up the fireworks and the people that can do it, and the safety crews and all of that. There's a lot that goes on to put on a show like that.
And the Preservation Society and you in general, how long have you been doing this then?
Well, the Preservation Society has been, funding it for, I think, since it started.
Yeah.
but I've only been a board member for 5 years.
Okay, so how important is this for you, the fireworks in general? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, like Dr. Riemer said, it's a family tradition. I know when we had last year when we announced that we weren't going to have fireworks, and there were a lot of people pretty upset about that, and we were getting people telling us that they actually schedule their vacations around coming up here to be on the lake for the fireworks and things like that. So, it is important to the community. There's a lot of people that look forward to it, and it's a wonderful family event.
All right, looking forward to your efforts. And before we go back to Doc Riemer for a second, you hinted on this, but the Preservation Society, what are some of those activities that people know of or maybe don't know that you do?
Well, we provide education. There's some members that do boater safety education. And they do random checks to make sure your boat's safe. We do a boat wash at the state park to prevent invasives from getting into the lake, and provide education to people on how they should wash their boats before and after they put them in the lake. We do water quality testing. We've done some mapping. Satellite mapping of the lake to monitor weed growth and see what kind of preventive measures maybe we can do to control the invasive species that get into the lake.
Okay.
And there's a number of things like that.
All right, which kind of dovetails off of my question for you is that this isn't just Save the Fireworks, but it's supporting a really good organization too.
Exactly. Yes.
Why? I mean, you wanted to do this, but you could spread it around. But why take this on your shoulders?
It's exciting, and it's a family thing. It's community, and you just hate to see it die. And so, we want to get it done and get that 25,000 if we can this week, and just make it happen. And I think it's going to snowball support when people see what they can do. People want to give. They just have to find a way to do it, and you might as well have fun doing it.
Absolutely. If you're just joining us, we're talking with Dr. Andrew Riemer, Ken from the Preservation Society, and the team at Stix. Looking forward to tonight.
Absolutely.
What's kind of the conversations you've had with your team to kind of get them excited or gear up for the night tonight?
Well, it's a party for them, and it's exciting for us, and it's they're all ready, and Chef's got a great menu, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, and there'll be some games and some entertainment going on too.
All right, and that list, by the way, you've got artichoke spinach dip with fresh tortilla chips, peeling to eat shrimp and cocktail sauce. That's expensive. You're putting that as an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. You've got the famous Stix pizzas that will be on the buffet, wings, buffalo sauce, barbecue, all that good stuff. You have plant-based cauliflower wings as well. You've got the Italian-style meatballs and chips and queso. So this is going to be a pretty good feast.
It's going to be fun. Drink specials and bowling, too.
Oh, that's right. Half off bowling, right?
Half off bowling.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's all at Stix tonight, 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. In the bowling alley. And really, this is your opportunity, if you don't mind, just that message to the community to kind of challenge them to come out, to help out, if you don't mind.
Exactly. No, it's going to come out and have a great time, and support a wonderful cause and a tradition.
Absolutely. That's the Hamlin Lake Fireworks Show, and it's always a fun event. I remember just in the past 3 or 4 years of being up here is that you hear about everybody bringing their boat on the lake, as you mentioned, and just looking up. Right, it's an experience, and for your family, you probably want to share that experience with others too, right?
Yeah, and carry it on, and then the shoreline's just packed all the way from Victor Park and all the way down by out as far west as you can get. You can see it from a long distance. But on the boat, that's the best show.
All right. Looking forward to it tonight. What other activities? You've got the buffet. You've got half off for bowling. You've got $25 shirts. All of that going to it. And probably before the end of the day, you'll probably come up with some other ideas to throw at it, right?
They'll be there. We'll be creative on site is what we'll be.
Absolutely. And Adam Lamb is a a big part of this too,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. He's going to be there, and he'll have some creative games, I'm sure. Maybe some raffles. We'll see what he comes up with.
All right, looking forward to that. Again, it's tonight, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Stix. You want to make sure you make your way out there. Plan on it. You've got the appetizer buffet from 5 till 9, and then the shirts, like we're wearing. It's a pretty cool shirt. I like that. That's good. 100% of it goes to the Preservation Society. So appreciate you doing this.
Thanks for having us, Chris.
Absolutely. It is 7:58 now here on 102.7 WMOM and Hot Country Hits 99.9. Stick around. We've got more music on the way in just a matter of moments on both radio stations here on Hot Country Hits 99.9 and 102.7 WMOM.
We're playing more of the country you love, commercial free.
Keep listening right